What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. I'm back on Turning Tides again, but this time on Cape Helles. I'm going to show you guys kind of how my approach has been in the start if I'm defending and what I've been kind of doing. So I've been more focused on the side of the beach than the front part of the beach, just because it seems like the majority of your teammates or like that want to have that battle in the front part. And so I'm instantly pushing over here to the AA gun, trying to put damage onto the airplanes, because that's one way people are avoiding the beach, or just taking their airplanes down and either crashing them and jumping out, or having their teammates jump out of it. So I'm just trying to deter the airplanes until I can fire at these boats right here. Now unfortunately these boats crept on me a little bit too soon, and usually I like to catch them long before they enter anywhere close near this area, but unfortunately it caught me off guard, which was kind of fine because at least I'm able to throw some dynamite and destroy the boat really quick. And then they have no idea that I'm right behind them, except for one of their players sees me on the right, but I do smoke and he's hard for him to see me. But yeah, I've been just at the very start just watching the side part, using the AA gun to try to do damage on the planes, and then use my anti-tank rocket gun to put damage on the attack boats and the other boats that are want to show up and usually spawn on E. That's where they usually like to go for. Then I do have that artillery weapon right behind the AA gun, so if the destroyer gets a little bit too aggressive, wants to push aside the beach a little bit too much, I will be able to do a good amount of damage with that artillery weapon. So I'm pretty stacked over there. I have the AA gun, the artillery weapon, I have dynamite, I have my AT rocket gun. So I really have I'm pretty stacked if I want to go take out a lot of the boats and everything like that. Plus I'm able to stay close to E, right at the same time where the infiltrator spawn is. So it all kind of works out all together in my opinion, because I don't want to camp the kit, so I want to still stay relevant. But at the same time, I don't want to go so far out of play where I'm battling the front part of the beach, and then I'm like a mile away from the infiltrator spawn location. So that's kind of been my strat, as you see me having a little bit of a hard time connecting completely with the AT rocket gun, even though that was a good shot over there. These rest of these shots over here, he turns a little bit too far out of the way for me, but I'm able to come over here and get onto the AA gun and finish him off like that, which was perfect enough timing because again, the infiltrator elite class spawns at the 3-minute 2-second mark, so I'm able to quickly clean them up, go over here, and then go pick up the elite class like that. So that's the timing that I like the best, is when I'm active, I'm constantly doing something, and I'm not just sitting by the kit, and then I'm trying to deter them as much as I can at the very start of the game, to make them at least want to do something different. So that was okay, I would say. I would have liked to have caught those boats earlier than having them creep up on me as quick as they did, like right there, but what are you gonna do, right? So for the most part, that was the worst it's been, where they kind of crept up on me like that. But on my other games, I've been catching them much better, and then I just still got to get a little bit better at my AT rocket gun. Sometimes I'm missing my shots a little bit too much, but yeah, for the most part, once I get that down a little bit, I'll be able to hold them down over the side more, which is kind of in the strat, until I can get the infiltrator elite class. So I'm going to push that over there by A. Unfortunately, they're all the way over there by F. They had one of the boats, I think, over there that I had kind of missed earlier. I think that's where he's at right now, if not a couple other boats. They were really pushing the boats really strong in this game, which was a good example of how to get off the beach, and at least in my opinion. I would prefer going down the side of the of the map than going straight up right where the beach is, pulling a D-Day moment. So yeah, that's kind of been my thing. If I'm attacking, I'll take the boat instantly as quick as I can, and but when I'm defending, I'll be on the side there trying to lay down fire, try to prevent them as much as I can from pushing over the side, and again, until I can get the elite class, and then go there by A and drop the airstrike or the artillery strike down on them, and try to deter them a little bit. So yeah, this is again kind of been the strat for me so far. Now I'm pushing back over here because yeah, they're coming over here pushing E, and I don't want them to have that. Now they have another, yeah, they were pushing boats, like I said, a lot, as you can see over there to my right. There's already boats all over there. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how. I think that kind of does turn out kind of well where I put the artillery strike in, but it kind of deterred me from going straight into the actual building itself or down the bunker. But I was able to, finish off a couple of the guys right there, so that was nice. So it did kind of work out well for me. You just gotta be careful when you drop that thing, because you can drop it sometimes, kind of hinder your path if you're trying to go somewhere. So now I'm quickly gonna finish the guy off, and then I didn't want to get stuck there with my teammates. So this guy throws a grenade at me over there. But yeah, now I want to go probably over there and see if they have a boat. But I think I ended up getting distracted by like a bunch of guys over here or something like that, because I know that they came out of nowhere with the boat. Yeah, they're over here by F. And then there's two guys to my right that I'm gonna have to finish off here really quick. There's one guy right here to my front, and then I think I like somehow heard the guy behind me, or I could see it on my mini map. Actually, he's been spotted on my mini map, which was helpful because that would have been nice to get shot in the back right there. But yeah, there's the boat right there, and now I'm going to lay like I think it's like 99 I put on this guy right here. Yeah, 99. Just man, I tell you what, the Martin hand grenade launcher, I don't know about it sometimes right now. It feels really inconsistent, and when you trade that off with the double barrel shotgun, which to me is equally as inconsistent. Ooh, man, I tell you what, this elite class, a little bit of the con of it is the inconsistency it feels like sometimes with the weapons. So as much as it's devastating when it's at its best, it can be really sketchy, and if you miss that kill, your first, shot with, your Martin hand grenade launcher, and then you pull out your shotguns, you can easily miss your 2 shots with those, and then you're kind of left out there hanging. So, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely, definitely an interesting weapon here, but yeah, something you want to try to avoid as much as you can. I'm trying to, yeah, come back over here because I didn't finish off that guy, and I want to make sure that he gets finished off and that there's no one else here around hiding, giving their a team a good squad position to spawn onto. So looks like everything's clear over there, and I'm going back over to E. So I mean, for the most part, been able to keep them away from really engulfing us, right? And like now being over there by G or D or something like that. Like they're still trying to push up A and B, and they're still trying to push up to the side here. Unfortunately, while we were over there by F, they have another boat that's down here by E over here to my left. Throws me off a little bit right here as I'm trying. I thought for certain I was gonna get this shot right over here to the scout class, and again, it's one of those things too with the Martini hand grenade launcher, man. I don't know what I mean. I must have just been clipping the cliff over there to the right of it, or what was going on. But yeah, I just couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't connect, and then they were just getting just enough shots in the back of me, and were able to finish me off. So. Yeah, and I think that was, I don't know what killed that guy right there, if it was the artillery strike or I think teammates killed him or something like that. But yeah, just how it is, man. With the, like I said just seconds ago, like yeah, the that Martini hand grenade launcher can really, I don't know, it can feel kind of inconsistent. So but now I'm gonna try to hold off E as much as I can, and then go probably look back down and see if there's a boat down there or something like that. So that's kind of been my thing on this map, is going back to the assault class type of gameplay of the mindset of you having to take out tanks and things of that nature. That my mindset is now, we'll take out the boats and try to prevent all the good spawn position on the side of the beach that they can get. So keeping that same type of theme that you normally would have using your assault class and other maps that had like tank gameplay, but just transferring over to all the boats and everything like that. So I obviously not going to use mines at all, because there's no really way for me to place my anti-tank mines, but I can put dynamite, which is a good thing to take out these boats. And then of course I want to keep my AT rocket gun because of situations like this right here. So, but like I was saying earlier, that my shots need to get a little bit more, I need to improve them a little bit better, just a little bit, just a little bit off with the shots. So you've seen them a little bit at their worst right there, so that's a bit unfortunate. And then I'm gonna run up here now, and as I was talking about earlier when the video started, that when you have the A guns up here, you guys will have the artillery weapon up here as well. That's a good weapon if you want to go take out the destroyer over here if it starts getting really aggressive, which is something that, in my opinion, probably should be done more often. That this the shirt should be probably pushed over here more, just to stop all the boats from pushing over and everything like that. So, but now unfortunately they got another boat up here. So they, again, like, they were pushing a lot with the boats this round. This is a good round to show again how well they were pushing with the boats. But so they were always just enough to, you know, just to get by on me. But at least I'm around, so at least it's somewhat helpful. Not me just like still, you know, being by the front of the beach by A or something like that. So because I'm pretty sure, you know, it might have been a little bit different if I was pushing more at the front of the beach. Not saying my teammates weren't doing a good job over here, but you know, you still got to come over here and you know, take out these vehicles. You can't just leave this vehicle right over here, you know. So the nice thing is I put 2 of these dynamite sticks right on it. I'm gonna take out that vehicle and at least stop their spawn on that point. Of course, I got to come up here by E, and they're already capping E, but at least I'm fine by that. At least they you know, they can't just have the, you know, their teammates all, you know, unload right there, which is not what you need right now. So but yeah, so I'm gonna come up here and hold down E now. At least the worst case scenario is squad spawns now. And now that I'm on it, the ticker time has stopped. And yeah, I see a couple guys. I see a guy that was laying right up there front by the artillery weapon. And then there's a guy pushing up over here. I think there's this guy. No, I just missed him just barely. And then yeah, I think my teammate took out the other guy that was around here, so that was nice. So yeah, at least we stopped them again from kind of going everywhere. Now unfortunately, because of that, a little bit of what they did right there, they were able to kind of like spread us out a little bit. So now as you can see, they're getting D and C, so kind of not what I wanted, but you know, for the most part, you know, what are you gonna do, right? So like I said, they were just getting by just enough with the boats on this round, so but nothing too crazy where they're like able to, you know, park a whole fleet of them over there by the side and get the destroyer over there themselves, so, and be able to basically control where our you know, attack boats are coming out. Now I'm gonna come up over here, and I think I'm gonna put like a 99 on one of these guys. This guy right up here, he's just gonna barely finish me off. Yeah, a lot of 99s, man. I tell you what, a lot of them lately. It feels like 2 of them this game. So now I get a little bit thrown off over here at this part right now. Because I was debating whether or not to get spawn, you know, have my teammate res me, or what to do, because I know the elite class is about to spawn back up again soon, and I want to grab that. I don't want the enemy team to get around over there, especially they're grabbing G right now, and they were really trying to push over there by E and F, and I wanted to kind of like recharge and like resupply myself with like dynamite or something like that. But yeah, this is what I was going to stop. I didn't want this to happen right here. So even though I got off there by D, the reason why was because I wanted to stop this, because I knew this was going to end up happening. Now, I was under the impression that he was just going to go over to the right like everyone else does and stay right by the kit. And so I look over to my right, and he literally moved left. He went straight. So right when I walked in, he had made the turn just enough by the door, which I didn't see him. And then when I turned right, he starts turning his way back. And then before I could turn back again and see him, he shoots me and kills me. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I had a few unfortunate plays, you could say, this round. But at least I have a pretty solid weapon that will do some pretty good damage against the this infantry elite class. So the Hellreaver will definitely take out this class pretty fast. I was trying to figure out where he was at. I thought he was just gonna stay underneath there or what, but then I realized he killed my teammate, and I'm holding the start button there to see what exactly had happened, to see if he's still on the map, right? So I'm looking for the infantry elite class icon, and then when I realized he's still on the map, I got him from right from behind, and went like a little bit right there. I just couldn't connect, and then yeah, it was a little bit too late after that. So yeah, completely caught him off guard right there. But then I run into 2 more guys, but at least for the most part I was able to, you know, make sure I took out the elite class. And the nice thing is when you kill the infantry elite classes, then you know like a good amount of time when he's going to come back in the game, right? So I got 5 more minutes till he shows back up. I'm not sure if we make it in 5 more minutes of the game, but yeah, it's like around 5 more minutes right now. You can add like, you know, 10 seconds or whatever it takes for you to respawn back in the game. But yeah, if you do that, you can get a general idea of when it's going to spawn back in. So that's always an idea, you know, a little strat you can use if you don't pick up the elite class. Don't be discouraged. Just look on your score screen to see the elite class emblem, see when it like goes off. or if you kill them yourself, it gives you a good idea when, you know, the elite class will respawn back in. Now this is a pretty funny like situation right here. I was trying to get myself set up because, you know, there's two guys pushing out right now, and I was trying to get myself ready to lay dynamite. They just like came at like the perfect time to probably kill us both, but yeah, they just ran right by my teammate who was just chilling right there. So that actually kind of worked out well for us. My teammate did a good job there because I was trying to get myself set up because I thought they were gonna take a little bit longer to be out there, and kind of, you know people are, you know, they'll throw stuff around the doors first and kind of want to make sure, you know, the coast is clear before they, you know, breach in. But yeah, that shot there from that medic class was spot on right there. That was pretty unfortunate as well too. That was a solid like 2 shots right to me, right in the back of my head or something. But yeah, so solid shots by him, and probably a rifle that I'll probably eventually get to with the medic class. Still on the Fedora as of right now, but definitely seems like a pretty solid rifle for the most part. Haven't really got to try it out since the CTE, so we'll see how that's like coming up here in the future. Now we'll get another fortunate play right here, where that second AT rocket gun shot didn't really do any damage at all, and I'm gonna lay down some smoke right here, get myself some cover. I thought for sure I'd be able to finish him off, but he missed like everywhere, and he's able to melee me. So yeah, like I said, a few unfortunate plays this round, but at least for the most part, we, as you can see from the territories, how much we basically were able to hold it down most of the game right there. And you know, they're over here by F. They probably have another vehicle hiding there on the side probably, but for the most part was able to keep them at bay, keep them back at basically their spawn screen, and yeah, just kind of hold them off and not allow them to kind of like engulf us and overrun us. As I'm gonna come over and flank over on the side again, and yeah, I knew there was a guy right over to my left. I probably shouldn't have pushed him because my health was already at 55, and this is why I lost this battle right here. But yeah, I probably shouldn't have pushed him right there, and that's why I lost that battle. But yeah, we're definitely for the most part just kept it in control, and yeah, that was basically all of that for that round right there. But yeah, let me know guys down below how you guys are feeling about this map in regards to your kind of like start off strategy when you're attacking the beach, or if you're defending it, what you guys are doing. If you're just trying out my strat over here, where you're kind of watching the side part and trying to prevent the enemy team from pushing the side of the map, or if you're just, you know, engaging the front part of it, or what you're doing on the attacking side. Are you using destroyer strat, getting the destroyer, trying to stop the attack boats, you know, laying down that artillery strike on the beach when you can through the destroyer, or you just taking the attack boats like I normally will do and just go straight to like F or E or something like that. So but yeah, feel free to let me know down in the comments below guys. But that's it for you guys today. I'm gonna let the rest of the video just play itself out. I am living, and I'll catch you guys again later. Peace.